In this quick tutorial, I'll walk you through adding a new game object to the scene and applying a new font downloaded from Google Fonts. Our first step is to create a text object. Let's go to Menu and click on Object, UI Text Object. That gives us a text object that is a child of a Canvas parent. Let's go ahead and rename it to Hello Font. Now in the inspector panel, let's set the X and Y positions to 0 and update the text value to Hello World. Let's make some small adjustments such as the font size, the size of our text box, and making sure that we reset that X and Y position back to 0. Let's pick a new color here, and let's take a look at the number of fonts currently available. There are only 2 fonts available at the moment. So let's go ahead and download those Google Fonts. For that, we're going to open our browser and go to fonts.google.com. Over here, I'm selecting the handwriting type. And all you need to do is find one of your liking, highlight it, and then there is a download family button that shows up at the top right. Go ahead and click that. There's a zip file that gets downloaded to your machine. We go ahead and extract that. Just making sure that I copy the location because I need to import that into Unity. Once I'm done with that, I can create a folder called Fonts in here. Next, let's go ahead and then import a new asset, pasting that location for the file, and we're just going to choose that file with the TrueType font type. Now, very important, we need to right-click it, go to Create, go to TextMesh Pro, and then Font Asset. That will actually create a font that is compatible with the text object that we have. As you can see, it shows up right there on the drop-down. Now, let me go ahead and show you again. I'm going to download a new font here. Same process, just click on the download family, unzip the files, just copying the location of those files. And now I am going to import that font into Unity, but I'm not going to create the font, just so for you to see that it doesn't show up on the drop down. So go ahead and import that TrueType font file. Now if we go to the Hello font and we look at the drop down, you see it's not available yet. We need to go ahead and right click it, go to Create, go to TextMesh Pro and Font Asset. Now we go back to the font, and there it is. I also want to mention that every individual UI text component that has the ability to customize its color, size, boldness, and other styles. However, if you want to quickly apply a highlighting style to a specific portion of a text shown to the user, you can utilize this HTML style markups. So here I'm just adding a little more text so we can apply some of these markups. Here you can see that I'm applying this bold tag to the Hello World, and it shows kind of okay. This font is not the best to show this. I'm gonna switch it quickly here. I'm also putting a italic on the font that is already italic, so that didn't go very well. So reverting back to the original style. So now you can see a little bit better the bold and the italic. I can also add a color tag to the word second there, to ND. And I'm gonna go to the Hello World and add a color to color around the bold, so you can nest tags that way. Well, that is the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed this one, and check out my other ones on this series on Unity. Thank you for watching.